DreAllDay.com.
This is 10 minutes Q&A. We talking basketball. My name's Dre All Day. When the 10 minutes is up, you're going to hear this sound. Actually, it didn't even work. You're going to hear this sound. Y'all hear that? When the 10 minutes is up, y'all hear that sound. Hey, again, one and only 71. So 10 minutes is on the clock. My name's Dre Baldwin. Many know me as Dre All Day. My background for the topic of this scope is basketball. I played basketball overseas for 9 years, 8 different countries. I played at Division III college, Penn State Altoona. I played high school in Philadelphia, Engineering and Science High School. Am I going to go play pro basketball overseas again? Probably not, unless somebody makes me a Godfather offer. I do train players every now and then. I got a bunch of training programs online at hoophandbook.com. How do I get better at basketball? Number one, work on your game. That's the most important thing. You must develop skills. So you can get all the opportunity in the world. If you have no skills, you won't be able to take advantage of the opportunity. Favorite player of all time, Michael Jeffrey Jordan. Shooting tips for deep range. Develop your total body strength. It's not about one part of the body. It's about your entire body. Does the NBA primarily look at D1 colleges? Well, they look at the players that they hear about who can play. So usually by natural selection, the most talented players in high school end up at D1 schools. So that's what the NBA looks at. But can you make it from a D2 or D3? Of course you can. There are plenty of players who have. How do I get better at training? Go find somebody who's better than you at training and ask, can you follow them around for a minute? Or can you talk to them for 5 minutes? Or can they mentor you? Ask them, can they help you out? Ask the person who knows more than you if they'll help you. And they'll be willing to do it most of the time. So I think shooting or finishing is more important. Both. Confidence, efficiency, consistency. It wasn't a question. Did I ever play against Steve Edwards overseas from Miami? How old is he? How old is Steve Edwards? I might know him by like face, but I don't think I know that name. Well, I do a sale on Hoop Handbooks. I do them all the time. If you're not on my Hoop Handbook list, which means you've never been a customer, you never get those emails. But if you want to get on the email list, you become a customer. How do you protect the ball when driving? Get it up against your body, put 2 hands on it, use your elbows extended. Don't throw elbows, but use your elbows extended. People won't get in the way when they see that elbow. Ultimate Athlete Program, is it okay to lift weights too? Yes, as long as you know what you're doing. How's my speaking tour? I'm on a lifelong speaking tour. It ain't over. Can I add Alan Deese Harris to TBT next year? Who is that? Why would I add that person? Give me 3 good reasons why I should add that person and why you're promoting that person, unless it's you. How do you promote yourself as a lower level college to eventually play pro, NBA, overseas? By having game, Trey Tom. You don't have to promote yourself. You have to have game to get promoted. Do I have a strength hoop handbook? Yes, I do. It's called Position of Power. It's at hoophandbook.com. What kind of water do I drink? I didn't know there were different kinds of water. What are my options? What's my goal of followers to get? Everybody in the world. I want everybody in the world to be a follower. What's the best way to be consistent every game you play? By playing in as many games as possible, stepping up your skill level, and always being ready to play, mentally and physically prepared. Do I think Kyrie will come back before Christmas? I think he tweeted that he's coming back tomorrow. The Cavs got a game tomorrow. I think the tweet was sent out that he's coming back. How do you finish at the rim with contact? Like I just said, protecting the ball, get 2 hands up against it. If you want to practice it, get one of your friends to play defense on you and just hack you every time you get to the rim. Does nutrition for basketball matter when you have fast metabolism? Nutrition matters for everything. Basketball, business, living, sex, everything. Oh, I appreciate that. I appreciate you too. Do I think the NCAA is corrupt? In a way, yes. Yes. Bottle, tap, or Poland Spring. Well, isn't Poland Spring in a bottle? Ain't that the same thing? Actually, I get the water out the refrigerator, so whatever you call that. Refrigerator water. What's up, Trisha Kylie? So if I buy a program from Hoop Handbook, am I subscribed to the email list? Exactamundo. Yes, you are. Do I think I missed that one. I'm saying when somebody's trying to block you, yeah, get one of your friends to play defense and try to block your shot every time and foul you and everything and work on finishing against that. How accurate am I with a spear? I've never thrown one, so 0. How much sleep per night would I recommend? However much that you need. Easier? I don't know what that is. Do I like playing pro basketball more or being a business owner? That's a great question. Actually, I like both. I like both equally. One had his time, the other one has his time. Waiter, I don't know what that is. Am I a fan of the Pepperdine Waves? No, I didn't even know they were called the Waves. Why am I afraid to shoot or take action in basketball games? You should tell me, Tyler, why that is. Did I ever want to be in the NBA? Yes, every basketball player who ever picks up a ball wants to be in the NBA. How much water should a person drink? How much water you should drink should be when you go pee, when you urinate, your piss should be clear. All right, if your piss is yellow or brown or has any type of color to it, you're not drinking enough water. So that's for males and females, even if you don't play sports. What advice do I have for life after athletics? Start preparing for it while you're still playing your sport. We talking basketball, Trisha Kiley. I'm doing 10-minute Q&As. I'm halfway through this one, so every 10 minutes I'm starting a new Q&A scope on different topics. We did relationships, now we're doing basketball. Why are high school players reclassifying and transferring to prep schools? Well, I don't think all of them are. Maybe some of them are. But if you find one who does, reach out to that player and ask, why is he doing this? Or ask somebody who might know more about that person's situation, but that doesn't apply to everybody. You see me on TV? Well, Dre All Day TV, definitely. What TV show? When you beat somebody one-on-one, would I dab on them? The dab, I just heard about dabbing like 30 days ago, so no. What's going on, Miss Tracy Moss? Conditioning drills, what about them? What about conditioning drills? What's going on, Janeth R? Everybody, I'm doing a live Q&A, 10 minutes. We talking basketball right now. Any area of basketball you want to ask about, throw it out there. Should a player play one-on-one in all areas of the court to be unstoppable, comfortable, or play pickup? Why not do both? A basketball player should be able to play every area of basketball. Pickup, one-on-one, full court, half court, everything. Best free throw tips. Find a routine, stick to that routine, and practice it every single time you get on the court. How do you teach someone the mental side of the game? You don't teach it to them. You provide them with the tools, and if they want to use it, they use it. If they don't, they don't. Can I sign your basketball? Yeah, send it to me in a self-addressed stamped envelope or package. How do you get better at reading the defense? Play as much basketball as possible. You can't practice reading the defense. You got to go out there and do it. Do I know any good one? Any good one what? Conditioning? I got a program called Conditioning at hoophandbook.com. It's $3. You got $3. Go get it. Because when you play pickup, you don't always get the ball in areas you need to work in. But if you're not getting the ball in the areas that you want, then you need to get better at getting the ball in the areas that you want. That is a skill. That's not something that happens by chance. You think Carmelo Anthony gets the ball where he wants it? Yes, he does. He gets better at it. How would I define my game? I work on my game. That's the way I would define it. How about if I bought the Ultimate Athlete and my subscribe? If you get any program from hoophandbook.com, you will be on our customer email list. Any program. Doesn't matter which one you get. Well, push-ups be a good exercise to increase shooting range. That's part of it, but push-ups just works one area of the body. I mean, it works the upper body, chest area, but you also need legs to shoot a basketball. You also need arms to shoot a basketball. It's a full body movement. There's not one exercise going to make you a great long-range shooter. You need full body. That's why we got the Ultimate Athlete at hoophandbook.com. It's a 15-week program. What I think is the best move you need to have. Whatever move you need in the game situation. There is no one best move. Ian Peels, I don't even know what that is. So we taking questions. We got 3 minutes left here. I'm talking basketball, pro basketball, overseas basketball, high school basketball. You got a question about NBA basketball, whatever area of basketball you want to talk about. The easiest way to teach confidence in basketball, give somebody a book about confidence, and if they want the information, they will read it. If they don't, they won't read it. That's the way you'll know if they actually want it. What's the best crossover ever? What was the best crossover ever? I don't know. I don't think I've seen every crossover ever, but the most famous one, I guess, has to be Iverson on Jordan. That's the most famous. Best, I mean, the purpose of the move is to get a shot, it's a score. If I was a coach, would I have players play zone or man-to-man? I'll have them be able to do both. Did I have a lot of time in college to work on my game? Yes, I did, because I didn't spend that much time studying. Do I think confidence grows with experience? Of course it does. Can someone who's not naturally athletic become athletic? What's your definition of athletic? Because that's a very relative term. Who's my favorite player in the NBA right now? If I had to say one person, got to be LeBron James. He's the best player. Were you sad when you realized you wouldn't make the NBA? Now, I've never been sad about anything. Who said that I wasn't? Jump high, run fast. Well, how high is high and how fast is fast? Again, those are relative terms you're throwing out there. I'm more confident in one's pickup game. Shall I just be confident? Yeah, you should be confident. How small is considered undersized for high school? It depends on the school you're going to. Have I ever wanted to coach? No, I do not. Still don't want to coach. Miss M. Williams Ford, thank you very much. Where are you checking in from? And we got 90 seconds left, ladies and gentlemen. Should counter moves be more slower or deceptive than the first move to get the defender off balance? If you're asking a question like that, like Mike Young, you need to be playing more basketball and practicing more. You can't question ask and think your way through doing moves. If you're asking questions about how to do a move, you need to practice and move more so that you learn it instinctively, innately, so that you don't have to think. If you're thinking, you haven't practiced that move or used it enough. Far Rockaway, New York. All right, shout out to Far Rockaway. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we got 70 seconds left in this Q&A. All right, one and only 71. I appreciate you. He had only one book on confidence. Who are you talking about? Is it good to push yourself to exhaustion when practicing? Because when I do it, it takes longer. Then you just need to do it harder. If you compress the time frame, you just need to put more intensity into the time you're taking. I missed a couple of those. How long should you dribble before you shoot or drive? As long as you need to. That's another question that you get if you haven't practiced or played enough. You need to do it more. Have I ever been in Louisiana? Yes, I have. All right, Storm 4, I'll see you later. My thoughts on Larry Bird, what about him? I ask because sometimes I move too fast. Oh, well, thanks for the advice. You're the best. Well, you're welcome. I am the best. You're right about that. What's my opinion on Ball's Life prospects who are ranked but play against bad defense? I don't have an opinion on them because I don't watch them and I don't analyze them. And my question to you is, why are you analyzing them? Why do you care? Are you going to publish a basketball book of my career? Yes, I am. I'm in the process of writing it right now. But it's going to be a long-ass book because there's a lot of stuff to say. And y'all know how I like to give context. We got 10 seconds left. I'll take one more question. What do I think about Eric Thomas? Great guy. I did a video with him in 2012. Weekly Motivation number 90 is on my YouTube channel. Just look it up. 3 motivation words. I'll give you 4. Work on your game. Timer's up, ladies and gentlemen. We coming right back with another Q&A. Make sure y'all follow me. Turn your notifications on. I'm coming right back. Work on your game. Dre all day. This video, I'm sure you were entertained. Make sure to stay connected with me on all your favorite social networks. Twitter and Periscope at Dre all day. Instagram, Dre Baldwin, Facebook /Work on Your Game. You can bookmark my YouTube channel by subscribing, of course, and the website is Work on Your Game. That's .me, workonyourga.me. And of course, my homepage is my website, dreallday.com, so you can know exactly what I'm doing, exactly when I'm doing it, and how you might be able to be involved. Work on